Hello, Suncoast NPI. John Marshall here, the proud and humble owner of Suncoast NPI, and delighted to bring the May edition of our aha moment. And our theme for this year is the power of purpose. And May specifically is meet professionals you otherwise would not know. And that's number 2 on our why we do list that we repeat every week. And why do we repeat this one of 6 different reasons on why we do this? Really because they're honest. And that's what it's all about for coming and showing up, but ultimately get out of it. But let's be real. 99.9% of you that initially joined a Suncoast NPI didn't join up for this reason. You joined up for the ability to grow your business and make some cash. All right. So why else would we put another meeting on our calendar? I think that's the last thing pretty much all of us really wanted to do was add another meeting. I know for me, it's ROI, but more ROIT, T for time, is the most valuable aspect out there. But what I've found since I bought this in 2015, I've seen this over and over and over again. Something absolutely incredible happens. The longer you stay, the longer the members stay and lean in and are truly invested, they realize that the people around the table, i.e. professionals you otherwise might not have met, become really the most valuable pieces in not only your business life, but arguably for your personal life as well. For everything from growth to empathy, name it all, it's there. So for the growth reason on the business side, it's a no-brainer, right? You're around valued people that you wouldn't otherwise know, and now you can act as that resource to your clients, friends, and families that makes you the go-to person. And you can refer these people out with complete trust and confidence that they're going to crush it. And that's reciprocal, right? That's done the other way around. It's one of the things with Suncoast NPI, we work really, really, really hard to make sure our 3-legged stool, the Suncoast NPI members, never falls flat. And that is 1, a rock star at what you do, or potential to be a rock star. 2, a servant's heart, and 3, committed to the commitment to make these chapters rock and roll and come to life. And for that, I applaud you, because you guys are the creme de la creme when it comes to Tampa Bay and in the business community. But beyond the business part, and I'm going to try to pull let's go old school, Cuba Gooding with Jerry Maguire. When they interview him at the end, when he got his big fat contract, he's like, "Don't make me cry, don't make me cry," when he was getting interviewed on ESPN. Probably one of my favorite parts of that movie. But I don't want to cry here, but this is probably what we're talking about is top 1, maybe top 2, but top 1 of why I initially invested in NPI and why I still invest in it daily here 11 plus years later. And not just because I love seeing businesses grow, I love seeing people grow. And I'm looking in the mirror when I say that, because I'm growing right along with all you guys as we do this thing called business together. And it works. It's proven. It works, and it happens over and over in time. But the cool thing to me, and the why for me, is when it goes to a whole next level. When we're not just talking business, we're not just talking, another transaction. What we're talking about is a killer community, a killer vibe, and true personal relationships where we're there for each other no matter what. I've seen cancer. We've lived through COVID. We've got through all kinds of, ups and downs. Seen business mergers together. It's freaking pretty cool. And then even just a data point, we've experienced death, right? And death with members and death with family members. And, I know there's a lot of cancer going on as we speak, and there's a lot of prayers being lifted up by me and I know other folks. And I'll land the plane with this when other people and the heart of who we are and why it's so key. One of our members lost her husband on Christmas Day, 2025. I can't even fathom the thought. My wife and I had the honor of going up for the Celebration of Life event in January. And when I looked around that room, there weren't 1 or 2. There were over 10 other Suncoast NPI members and their plus ones in that room. And for that, I wept. I wept for the member and her devastating loss, not only then, but for all the days to come, and her beautiful children. but I wept internally for just joy and gratitude of what we got going on here. We're changing things. We're making communities better, and I'm honored to be a part of this. But this is going back to our theme, power of purpose. Meet professionals you otherwise wouldn't know. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I didn't cry. I got a little misty-eyed for a quick second. You'll have to tell me what second point you noticed that, and I'll give you a gift. But this month's monthly spotlight member spotlight is Carol Conolog. And Carol Conolog is a powerhouse realtor in our Suncoast NPI Oldsmar chapter. And not only is she a powerhouse realtor, she explains beautifully from a business perspective why this reigns so strong for her. I encourage you to read her story and then reach out to her, because not only is she a powerhouse, but she's also one of the best people I've ever met. And I can say that for a lot of people that are part of this organization, just because you guys, who you are is who you are. And I love each of you for that. So lean in. You're going to get an aha moment the second week of May. There's going to be a couple action items. I promise you, if you lean in and strap on the seatbelt and jump in, you're going to be more rewarded in the long time for not only your journey with Suncoast NPI, but wherever life takes you for that journey as well. Suncoast NPI, you know the drill, people. When we pull together, we all win. Have a blessed day, everybody.